7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Otis, you crazy mother.
All right, man. So you completed your first semester at Langston. Well, tell me about it. What was it like? What was the house? Was it what you expected?
I guess. I mean, college overall has just been pretty easy.
Okay.
But I guess I can just start from the beginning.
Yeah, do that.
So it started on move-in day. I don't have a lot of stuff, so that I'm thankful for that. So, but I don't need a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's what I was telling everybody that was going to listen. I said, I'm so glad that you were a boy, because when we went to the pawn shop and got you that TV, so, didn't have to, I was talking to some people. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to mention names because because they watched this vlog, and she was saying that her daughter went to school and wanted bedding and new TVs and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, I'm so glad that you was a boy. Anyway, keep going.
So moving day, I didn't have a lot of stuff, so it's pretty easy to move everything in. And I was also on the first floor, so that was also easier. And then we had a meeting that day at 6 for band camp, but that was just passing out like information and stuff.
Right.
But then band camp, we had to wake up, or we had to be there at 5. So I had to wake up at
5 in the
4.
morning. Band camp, baby.
Woke up at 4 so I could be ready and walk over there and be there on time. And then we went from 5 in the morning to 12 the next morning. So, and then we had to go, and we got done at 12 and had to go to sleep. So after that, I had to go home, shower, and sleep for like 3.5 hours, if anything, if that.
Right.
And then I had to wake up and walk back over and do it all again. Band camp was mostly, it was a lot of music. We did some workout stuff, but that was like all in the morning.
Right.
And then we did like marching stuff.
So did y'all have y'all morning calisthenics? Did y'all do like the arm rotations?
Yeah.
That goes all the way back to Chris Young Stuck. He did that to us and stuff. So yeah. What else?
That was really it. Band camp. I actually enjoyed it. It was fun. It was an experience, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to it next year.
Yeah, because you won't be a crab anymore. So you'll
true.
be an old head.
Yeah.
Dude, being a crab and how was it being a crab?
It was all right because...
All right, a crab is a first-year band member. Freshman, well, not really freshman, but a first-year band member. If you've never been in a band, you have to wear the white T-shirt. Y'all wore white T-shirts, right? White T-shirts, and just first-year band member. That's a crab.
Yeah, the thing I'm glad we don't have to do anymore is when after we did the workouts at 5, we went to breakfast at 7. But on the way to the cafeteria, the crabs had to sing a song. So the crab sisters, they started it off. They had to do C-R-A-B. That's the way you spell crab. That's me. And they just said that over again. And then after they said it, they'd be like, all right. They'd be like, all right, fellas, come in. And then we had to say, I'm a crab for life. I'm nasty. Get up off of that thing.
That's from Anthony Payne, AP. He was drum major. Actually, him and Stuck was drum major at the same time. It's cool to see some of this stuff still going after like 20 years. What else?
Well, in the cafeteria, they didn't really do it much during the school year, but like during band camp they did it, like with all the football players there.
Right.
We had to, so they'd be like, hey Krabs, how's the cafeteria food? And we had to do, the cafeteria food is good. Good. The cafeteria food is good.
That's mine. I'm taking credit for that. I mean, I'm gonna take credit. That was mine. I was drum major in '98 at Langston, and I was just trying to add on to stuck in AP. And then it was they still do
like how's those waffles? They're great.
Yes.
And then they said you have to say they're great for everything. So if he's like, how's that biscuit? You have to say they're great.
Man, yeah, that's okay. All right, dude. So how was classes? We'll come back to to trips and stuff.
Classes were easy to me because I don't know. I guess it was the school. My high school prepared me. Went to class and they were pretty easy.
Shout out to Class and SAS.
Yeah, go Comets. But we had classes for an hour 30 minutes. So the Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes are only 50 minutes. So those seem really short. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays are an hour and 15, I think.
Okay.
So it's still shorter than like the regular class in class.
All right. Now, what were we saying about classes?
The class and classes are an hour 30 minutes. So that's still longer than like both of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday, Thursday classes. So classes aren't that long to me. And then I'm trying to think. The classes themselves are pretty easy. I didn't have a lot of homework. The most homework I had was math. Mm-hmm. But it was college algebra, so that's pretty easy.
All right. So how was it like navigating classes and all that stuff? And talk about like being away from home. Well, it's not your first time being away from home, but like being away, knowing you weren't coming. I mean, we weren't coming to get you. Apartment life and all that.
Well, I don't know, cause I've been away from home, and then like sometimes y'all are gone for like overnight, so I stayed at home by myself, so like I can take care of myself.
Right.
And it's like don't just not know what to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I adapt pretty easily, so.
You do. I'll give you that.
So like if I know like y'all not gonna be there, so.
Yeah. But classes were. Classes were easy, and what were your grades? You got your.
Yeah.
So what does that say?
I have all A's except I have a B in English comp because I don't like writing papers.
Hey, that's what I was telling the other night. It's all right. I took science and then I put it off until my last summer. But going back to band and like the trips and
the trips, was
that cool? Was that
the trips are fun, definitely. The longest trip we took was to Jackson, Tennessee, to face Lane College. It was their homecoming. That was pretty fun. It was like a 10-hour ride, I think.
Yeah.
10-hour drive. It was pretty long, but it was fun.
All right. And then how was it? Who was your first band battle? Your first college band battle?
First college band battle was Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln out of Missouri.
Lincoln out of Missouri, but it was at the football game because we didn't do a battle of the bands before because of some drama that happened last year.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But we battled them at the game, and I say we won that one.
What makes you think that you won? It's hard to describe. Like some people, when I was a band director at Star Spencer, we would say we won, and people are like, how do you know you won? It's not like football or basketball. You get points, so you're definitely a winner. I said, but if you're a musician, you know. You hear stuff. Playlists, sound. Everything. So, what makes you feel that y'all won? Y'all beat Lincoln?
We were louder than their band. Their drum line was pretty good, but we were definitely louder than their band. Oh no, our first one the battle was at Douglas.
Okay.
It was at Douglas. Oh, we definitely won that one. That one we were louder than them. That's all I got to say about that one. And we're good musicians. And I think our only problem is that we don't have a lot of people.
Okay.
If we had more people, we could like definitely be top band, like without a doubt.
So that Lincoln was first, and then
after that,
how was your first college homecoming and being on the field with people? I mean, it's HBCU homecoming is it's like people everywhere.
Yeah.
And then halftime, nobody moves. All eyes are on the band. So what was your whole homecoming week and halftime?
Well, homecoming was fun, of course, but like performing, I try not to get nervous, or I don't really
Did you go
get
to any
nervous.
parties?
Did I? Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead. What?
But I try not to get nervous, and I don't really get nervous if I know what I'm doing. So like we practice it enough, and I know what I was doing, so it was pretty alright. But it was fun, obviously, and like I've marched before, and I've been to plenty of Langston homecomings, so I know what it's like.
Yeah. It was a proud moment for me, seeing you in the uniform and watching you perform and being in the stands and just having fun. I was like, okay, that's my son. It was a good time for me, and now that you're grown and in college, that's the only time I get to see you, having fun and going places and doing things. So that's why, people ask us, they were like, do you miss Torrey yet? And we're like, not, I say not yet. Well, it's because it's not that I don't miss you, but with football season going on, I was seeing you every other weekend. Yeah, every week or every other weekend. So
40 minutes down the road.
Yeah, so it was
that far.
So it was kind of like I'm gonna see him in 5 days.
Yeah.
So, but I would say what contributed to that was you going to California during the summers for like all summer. So I'm used to you
not being here.
Yeah, I can just, and with technology, I can just call or just shoot you a text message like what you're doing or whatever. But man, anything else you wanna?
No, college is fun. I just look forward to my future classes, my music classes, my major classes. I'm music education major, trying to be a band director, like my dad.
Hey.
But yeah, I think those classes would be fun. Music Theory 1 was pretty fun for me.
Okay. Who's your band director?
Mr. Lonnie Easter Jr. the Second.
Lonnie Easter Jr. the Second?
Yes.
That's what he likes to become?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Lonnie Easter Jr. the Second. All right. We have to say that off camera. Do you have a crab name?
No. They didn't really give out crab. A few people had crab names, but I didn't have one.
Okay. All right. Just give me one crab name. What's like the funniest crab name?
I don't know. We called John, his name's John, but he has like dreads, and we called him RG-3 because he kind of looks like Robert Griffin III.
Okay, RG-3. I get it. All right, man. I love you. Good to see you. I guess we'll come back again at the end of your first year.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about how your first year of college went.
All right.